Good evening, everybody. Today we are going to study Jane Austen. She was born in 1775 and died in 1817. Jane Austen is a novelist. Her novels in order of publication are Sense and Sensibility, that was published in 1811, Pride and Prejudice, published in 1813, Mansfield Park, 1814, Emma, 1816, Northanger Abbey, 1818, Persuasion came in 1818. The last two novels, Northanger Abbey and Persuasion, were published after her death. Northanger Abbey and Persuasion, respectively, were her first novel, and Persuasion was her last novel in order of composition. Means, in novel writing, first of all, she composed or wrote Northanger Abbey, and last novel was Persuasion. Fragments and early drafts include Lady Susan, that was published in 1871. The Watsons was published in 1871. Sanditon was the work on which she was working when she died, and Sanditon was published in 1925. It was her last work. Jane Austen restricted her material to a narrow range of society and events, and these society and events were quite prosperous middle class circle in provincial surroundings. However, she treated this material with such subtlety of observation and depth of moral penetration that she is ranked among the best of English novelists. A French critic, Louis Gazamian, writes of her method that her method was so classical, so delicately shaded, that we are strongly reminded of great French analysts. Means, like the way French analysts used to examine and delicately do their works, so was the method of Jane Austen. Jane Austen's classicism arises from respect for the sane, clear sighted judgment of Augustan age that had preceded her, but its vitality is enhanced by the romanticism of her own period, so that her heroines acquire wisdom by a counterbalancing of the two. The Augustan clear sighted judgment and the romanticism are the two from which the heroines of Jane Austen acquired their wisdom and virtue. Jane Austen brought the English novel as an art form to its maturity, and the wide range which that form covered later in 19th century owed much to the imaginative assurance which she had given it. Jane Austen's father was a rector of the village of Steventon in Hampshire, and in the same village she was born. Jane Austen's life as a clergyman's daughter was outwardly uneventful, but it is probably not true that her accounts of the absence of sensationalism in her novels, her circle of relatives and friends could have given her a wide experience of contemporary society. The restriction of the subject matter of her fiction seems to have been dictated by artistic considerations. So, friends, that is all about the novelist Jane Austen, and one by one we will provide you the brief summary of her novels: Sense and Sensibility, Pride and Prejudice, Mansfield Park, Emma, Northanger Abbey, and Persuasion. So, we will meet in the next lecture. Till then, thank you.